Hey guys, so today I wanted to film another video for you. Oh my god, I'm filming weekly. It's so strange. It's like really nice outside, and so I thought I'd film while the sun was kind of out, but it's not like out completely, which is nice. So I wanted to film a Storytime video for you guys. This happened back in 2014 in Glastonbury tour. I thought I'd film this now because Glastonbury's just been on, and I was like, well, it kind of does make sense to film it now, so I'm going to film it like this video now. I tried to film it before, but it like messed up completely, and I was like I won't do that then. So this happened in 2014, in August 2014. I remember that because it was my sister's wedding, and we were down in Somerset near Taunton for her wedding. It was really nice, to be honest. It's really pretty down there. I love Somerset. And basically me and my mum and my dad went down with my old dog. My new dog Petal wasn't around yet, we only got her last year. So my old dog Pip, she's probably been in like a couple of my videos, I think. Oh wait, I think I got her when I was like, wait, how cute is she? She's so cute. Hi, that's me when I was like tiny. So basically what happened was me and my mum decided we wanted to go up the Glastonbury tour, and my dad's got something called COPD. It's emphysema, I think they call it, class as emphysema now. But it affects his lungs, so he can't actually like walk that far, and he can't do anything like strenuous. But he was diagnosed in like 2009, so you know. But that's like really bad. So he himself and my dog stayed at the bottom of like the tour, while me and my mum went up the top. So if you look down from the top of the tour, oh my god, the view is like spectacular, but it's like really creepy up there. So the first part of the story happened when we first got up there. So I was taking photos of the view, as I usually do, and I'm pretty sure I was obsessed with Cameron Dallas at that point. So I tweeted him, isn't the view from here so nice? I am in love. And it looks normal now. It's like completely normal now. But when I tweeted it, I didn't know. This was on my 5C, and I've still got the phone, and there's nothing wrong with that phone. It's like perfect. And so I randomly screenshotted it because I was like, oh my god, that's so weird. But this came up. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It like screenshots like really weirdly. I'll insert it in here because it was so strange. Me and my mum were like, what? But up the top of Glastonbury tour, so you kind of have like, there's a monument, and we walked through the monument, and it was like really windy, and it's always really windy, even though even on the outside it's really like still, but it's kind of like a wind tunnel, so it's normal. I'd expect it to be windy. But it was so strange just getting that photo and being like, what? What the hell was that? So the second part of this story happened a tiny bit later on. So I was still at the tour, and I had my phone out, obviously, and I could see my dad, so I was going to ring him. So I rang him. This is when it gets like extremely creepy. I rang him, and I had full service. So my like bars were like full, and I remember just like being like, oh, that's really weird. So it didn't look like he was picking his phone up, and so I was like, okay, that's really strange, but it did connect, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just because I've like not got my glasses on, and I'm like blind when I haven't got my glasses on. And it connected, and you know when it comes up on the screen like 00, like 01, 0002, and it like counts it up. So it was doing that, and I remember looking at the screen, and then all of a sudden it, like, no one was talking. I was like, hello, hello, and no one was talking, and my mum was stood next to me, so she, like, I was talking to her about this the other day. That's why it came to mind a bit more, because we were talking about it when we were going for a walk. It was really strange. And I just remember just hearing like a church organ sound, you know, when it goes dun 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 dun. It was really strange, and it was like playing a kind of song, but like really slow. I wish I was kidding. It was the freakiest thing like ever. And I just remember just holding my phone and being like, what? Because I had it on speaker because I was talking to my mum, and we were like waiting for my dad to pick up, and I just remember being like, why is it making weird noises? Like, I've never had it happen to me since, and it didn't happen before. That was like the only time it happened. But it was like a church organ sound, so it was like playing it, you know, when it plays down a scale and then back up a scale, and it kept doing that, and then it kind of went into like a little tiny tune, and by that point I was freaking out so badly. Me and my mum were literally like, oh no, because we have bad luck with like things like that. Like, off topic, but where we used to live there was this really big hill, and apparently this is what me and my mum were talking about, and that's how we got to this Glastonbury thing. And she was like, oh yeah, one time we were there, and dog is barking, and we were coming up the hill, and it's really, really steep, and there were some horses. There's like a nature reserve on the left when you're going up the hill, and it's really like, it's such an old path, you can tell it is, because it's like goes down the bottom and there's like a glade that goes through and it goes up again. And she just went to me, oh yeah, I can tell you now because you're a bit older, but one time we were coming up here and I saw a black figure at the top, and it just stood there and stared at us and then went off. Obviously I don't, oh my god, tears are coming, the tears are coming. I hate, like, I love stuff like this, but I hate stuff like that, and I think when it happens to me I'm like, oh my god. So that happened, and that's how we came across like talking about that. Oh, it was so strange, guys. Petal! So basically what happened is, like, back on topic, I hung up the phone and we went down the tour, and I was like to my dad, did you have a phone call while we were up there? And he was like, no, why? And I was like, oh, we phoned you and it started playing like weird noises. It was so strange, and at that point I think I actually spoke to a fucking ghost or some sort of paranormal churchy thing, and I've never been back since to Glastonbury tour. It just freaks me out. But the whole of Somerset doesn't seem like real. It seems like an extraordinary kind of thing. In my opinion, that's what it seems like anyway. And the fact that at Glastonbury tour the Holy Grail is meant to be like buried, it just freaked me out even more. And help, why is it always me? Like, nothing like that has ever happened to me since, thank god. That was nearly. Nothing like that has ever happened to me since, thank god. Because if it did, I think I would cry even more. It just really freaked me out, and I don't want to do it again, so I probably will stay away from Glastonbury tour for the rest of my life. I might go up again and try and ring someone else. But oh, it was so strange. So yeah, that's what happened when I went up Glastonbury tour, and I'm pretty sure I spoke to something played through my phone. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video, because like, what am I meant to say? I spoke to a ghost, I called a ghost, called a ghost, something, you know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I know it was really strange, but I thought I'd tell the story while Glastonbury was still fresh in my mind. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!